Chair recognizes the gentleman from New York, Mr. Towns, for 2 minutes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Let me just sort of set the record straight. This blame thing, when President Obama came into office, we were in debt. And we also involved in 2 wars when he came into office. And when President Clinton left office, there was a surplus. So we need to make certain that we keep our facts in line. So I stand here this morning with the Out of Poverty Caucus to voice my opposition to the Cut, Cap, and Balance Act passed by this body yesterday. Furthermore, I'm very disturbed that many of the policies being promoted by some of my colleagues are unjust and they are just plain out wrong. Cutting back on Medicare and Social Security is unfair to senior citizens who have worked hard all their lives and should not have to worry at this point whether they can afford to go to the doctor or buy the medicine that they need. Let me add, I am baffled at times by the fact that many of my colleagues refuse to even consider how unjust their proposals are. Yes, we must reduce our debt burden. I agree with that. But it is unjust to balance the budget on the backs of the poor and most vulnerable citizens in our nation. The wealthy must join in the sacrifice. They must be included. According to a report by the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, 2/3 of the income gains in the United States from 2002 to 2007 went to the top 1% of the income earners. Many of my colleagues are saying, give them more tax breaks. They're not even asking for it, but they say give them more. And many of the members of this body believe it's all right to balance the budget by taking food out of the mouths of babies, by cutting WIC programs. And imagine how terrible it must be for a mother or father to send their kid to bed hungry at night. That is why I stand with the Out of Poverty Caucus and say enough is enough. On that note, I yield.
The gentleman's time has expired.